most common frustrations I see with new customers is that they're getting frustrated with wasting money on marketing and just not getting the sales in return. They know that something's not going right on their website or with their marketing, but they're not sure where to look or what to change. When they look in their Google Analytics account, they just get bogged down and they're not sure what all the data actually means. They're usually running marketing from different channels, like doing some search engine optimization or driving traffic through business cards and offline or online advertising, and they're finding that they're just not getting the sales that they expected. And 90% of the time when this happens, it's because things aren't set up correctly on the website, and Google Analytics actually gives you the data you need to troubleshoot what's happening so that you can implement changes and start to grow and scale your business. The trouble is your website's sort of acting like a bucket that's filled with holes. So you need to go into your Google Analytics account and look at what the data is telling you so you figure out where to plug those holes. So you need an expert to come in and show you how to read the data and also give you an overview of what's going on and what needs to change on your website. And that's where I come in. Hi, I'm Lucy Ross, e-commerce conversion consultant, and I help marketers and business owners decode the analytics maze and get meaningful data out of their analytics account. Most people come to me because they're having trouble. They don't know what the data means, they get bogged down in the navigation, and they find the Google Help Desk totally overwhelming. They don't have a lot of time to study Google Analytics, so they just want to know basic information of how to read their account and make sure it's set up correctly so that they can measure the results of their marketing and make sure nothing's going wrong. They want to get the most sales possible from their current marketing budget and look at what customers are doing on their website so that they can scale and grow their business. And I can totally relate to this. When I went into business for myself 9 years ago, and after 2 years of interning at an SEO agency, I soon realized that websites were more than just about traffic. And when I put up a business website of my own, I realized it wasn't enough to have a website and have traffic. You needed to make sure the words and structure and technology of your website was working customers through the sales process to the point that they were willing to buy. And this is the sort of information that Google Analytics can give you so that you can start to have meaningful data that will actually help you drive change and scale your business. I soon learned that without making these changes to your website and the way that you market, you couldn't really expect to utilize your marketing budget, and it more or less felt like you were throwing it away because you just weren't getting the sales and customers from that marketing to make it worth your time. So I started to go to courses and trainings and learn about psychological copywriting and different types of technology and landing optimization so that I could always ensure that I got the most bang for my marketing budget. And I feel like this has really grown me as a marketer because I'm no longer just focusing on traffic. I'm focusing on my customers' sales, their profit, their conversions, and how they can actually grow using online marketing channels. And the cool thing is when you start to make changes to help conversions and help improve the user experience for a customer, you get the bonus of getting a lot of high quality traffic without that extra effort. Once you have the skills to analyze your Google Analytics account, it's going to give you two really great advantages. First, you're going to be able to identify holes that are holding you back and making you leak customers and marketing budget. And the second is that you're going to be able to see if any particular type of marketing is working, so you can turn up the good stuff and turn off the stuff that's not working and costing you more money than it's making you. The trouble with most Google Analytics trainings is they're not in smaller towns or cities, so you normally have to pay for a flight to a conference, you lose a day in travel time, you're paying for hotels and flights and food, and you usually have to wait 2 or 3 months for the conference to actually roll around so you can go. We provide e-commerce training and work with you towards your marketing goals to identify what's happening with your business, and we actually do these trainings in 2-hour chunks to avoid you getting too overwhelmed with information and give you things that you can go and implement right now. If you're too busy with your day job and you don't have time to do analytics training, we do actually provide done for you analytics services, and you can check out our website conversion optimization strategy report. I'll pop the link below this video. So I guess my question to you is, how would knowing what's going on your website help your business? Would you like to reduce the amount you're spending on marketing that doesn't work? And would you like to maximize the amount of sales you get from your current marketing budget? So if you're ready to get more meaningful data out of your analytics account, get an idea of how the overall account works, find out ways to get more conversions from your current website traffic, and avoid spending marketing budget on things that just don't work, then be sure to press the orange button below and we'll send you some information on how it all works and give you a chance to book a consultation with us to see if we might work together to grow your business. This is Lucy Ross, Conversion Consultant at E-Commerce Marketing. Thanks for your time. Talk soon.